Good morning. Coach Paul here with your emotional and mental health checkup hint of the day. No matter who you are, you're going to have negative thoughts, disgusting thoughts, evil thoughts come in your head. That's just part of being human. Religious people will say it's from the devil. Psychologists will say it was your home environment and the patterns that you've built up. Gurus might say one thing. Who knows? There's a lot of different views on why we get negative thoughts continually in our head. Dangerous thoughts, thoughts to harm others, thoughts to harm ourselves. But regardless of the source, you have to be vigilant in your mind and know that a bird may land on your head, but you don't have to let it build a nest there. You understand what I mean? You can look at the negative thought and focus on it and let it get a hold of you and get a hold of your emotions and wear you down, or you can just let it go by. You can shoo the bird off of your head. Another analogy that I like is, for instance, let's just say that I feel like I'm fat. Maybe I'm fat, maybe I'm not. But I might just get these thoughts that say, you're fat. And it makes me feel horrible. It makes me feel bad about myself. It's like looking at the highway. There's a million cars going by, like a million thoughts in your head, but I can choose to focus on a single car going by on the highway. So what you have to learn is when the thought comes in, do not fixate on that thought. It is my personal opinion that, we live in a world that there's corruption, there's death, there's sickness. It is like a fallen world. And I don't believe that God's best for us is to fixate on the negative thoughts, on the self-destructive thoughts, but we are to replace them with positive thoughts and good thoughts, and that's where the work comes in. Okay, so if you have a thought that, for instance, says, I'm fat, whether you're fat or you're not, you need to picture yourself as being a thinner, healthier you, and have some type of phrase that you repeat to yourself when that thought comes in. I'm not fat. Cuddly. I'm not fat. I'm on my way to physical fitness. Something like that. And just say it over and over every time the thought comes in and reprogram your brain. Try doing that. See if it makes you feel better. And remember, although thoughts aren't necessarily truth, when you think about them all the time and you fixate them, it does change the way you emotionally feel, which also may not be true, but it feels true. And that can really drag you down. So try to combat your thoughts. Don't always listen to your emotions, because sometimes they're based off of false or negative thoughts that aren't even true. Replace those thoughts with good thoughts, and eventually you'll start to see your emotions turn around and you'll start to feel better.